and welcome to Tommy Talks TV, the place to be to build great love relationships. I'd like to start by saying a very big thank you. Thank you for all your likes and your shares and your comments on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. I really appreciate you because you're helping us spread the message further, faster. So thank you very much indeed. Now today I'm going to be talking about a very important topic. I'm going to be talking about verbal abuse in relationships. Now, a few days ago, I went to the shops to buy a few things and I was standing at the checkout counter waiting to be served. And all of a sudden, I heard, a woman saying from, behind me, or practically shouting across the room from behind me, "Why are you standing there, you idiot? Why are you standing by that checkout? Why not come to this one? There's space here." And I turned around and I saw this woman who was obviously out shopping with her daughter, and her daughter had gone to queue up at a different checkout, but she felt that that checkout was too busy. But what struck me was the way she addressed her daughter and the look on her daughter's face, and I found myself wondering how that young girl must have been feeling, being exposed to that sort of verbal abuse in public. And then I also wondered what it must be like to live with that sort of woman at home, because obviously if she could insult her daughter in public, she would probably do worse in private. So that's one of the things that made me think that it'd be a good idea to talk about this. I think it's well worth considering. What is it like to live at the other end of your mouth? Because very often, because we've grown up with certain habits, or we've, been used to addressing people in a certain way, or being abusive when we're trying to make a point, or when we get annoyed, we don't often realize how dangerous these things are in a relationship and how much they affect the character of the relationship. There's a very important scripture that I'd like us to turn our attention to that talks about this in Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 21. And I read, it says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it and indulge it will eat its fruit and bear the consequences of their words." So it's quite clear from this scripture that words can either minister death or life to a relationship. So every word that you speak into a relationship is either speaking death into that relationship or is speaking life into that relationship. Every word you speak into a relationship is either a deposit in that relationship or it's a withdrawal in that relationship. So we need to be very careful about the words that we're speaking. Verbal abuse kills. It's almost as dangerous as physical abuse because it kills love, it kills intimacy, it kills trust, it kills innovation in a relationship, it kills people's self-confidence. So sometimes people find themselves in this, sort of rut because that's the kind of environment that they grew up in. But we need to realize that it's not all right for you to assassinate someone else's character in the process of trying to make a point. So no matter how angry you are, you need to take responsibility for the words that you speak, and essentially I find that if we take time to think about the impact that the words that we're speaking are having on the people around us or the people that we're speaking to, it changes the character, the way that we speak. So we need to make effort, in our relationships with our spouses, relationships with our children, people around us, to speak words of life. Speak words of encouragement. Speak words of love. Speak words that build up, not words that tear down. And even when you're upset, choose to speak constructively so that you're building up that relationship and you're not destroying that relationship. Well, I hope this has helped you. If this has helped you, then please leave me a message on Facebook or Twitter. And if you've got a question you would like me to answer, then head on over to tommytalks.com/ask and I'll answer your question next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.